Well, this is what our players have been playing for. It's a slog. It's a dog fight. It's a 12
Yeah.
round. It's actually only 5 rounds, but this is what they're here for. We got our $1,000 final game of Friday Night Football. It's fancy taking on BG fam. You're on Friday Night Football, number 50, presented by Muthead, sponsored by Takis. Takis, hey, make sure you face that intensity. Face the bad boy, because we've got people in the chat who love those Takis. Zan, I'm jealous of you, not only because you got to go to Miami last week, but because you got to sit in the Takis bus. I didn't get any snacks. No snacks whatsoever out in San Fran.
I think they sent an entire box back with rockets. Might just hit him up. I think he's got plenty for you if you want some.
Well, if
And
I
then
was allowed to go to the studio anymore, I would just eat them there. But apparently, I'm banned from Huntsville. God, you yell a couple times from the studio and make the people downstairs feel uncomfortable. You're not allowed in Huntsville anymore.
how about this guy Bgfam making his first Friday Night Football finals? He's going to be going up against a great opponent right here, though, in Fancy. Fancy looking for his second title in less than a month. So we're either going to see Fancy just ascend up that Mount Rushmore of Friday Night Football competitors, or we're going to see BG Fam take home his first belt. Not really a belt, but might as well call it a belt. I guess all Madden championships are belts these days, right?
I'll take him to Kohl's and buy him a belt.
Ooh, can you
And
get a
shout out to our
reversible
guy,
one,
by the
black
way.
and brown?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's the only way to do it. Like it's reversible belts and clip-on ties. A big shout out to TK gifting a tier 1 sub to our guy Fourth Quarter Gaming. Make sure you check out Fourth Quarter Gaming on Twitch because it's a fun watch for sure. TK is now gifted 260 gift subs in the channel.
Our man TK, thank you so much, man. You're amazing. That's an insane amount of subs.
Tysack says, Nick, you see how quickly Zan changed the subject? He's hoarding the Takis. I 100% know it.
All
There
of
is
them.
nothing.
Got them
There's
all.
none for me.
He's got a misalignment right there, Randy Moss, but he's going to use him as a motion blocker here for this dive call. He gets a nice little
All right.
backside block on LT.
TK in the chat just says, I love you guys. Hey, TK, guess what? We love you more. Let me know in the chat right now. It's 0-0.
17,000, Nick.
Yeah.
17,000.
Hey, we got 17,000 here. We got to know who you got winning this game. Give me a 1 for Fancy. Give me a 2 for BG. It's 0-0 in this one. Who's coming away with $1,000?
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think too. Is Fancy going to take home his second, or is BG going to win this one? One thing's for sure in this one, we're going to see Fancy throwing the football, and we're going to see BG running a nice little run pass mix. He's not going to, run or throw the ball as often as he did a month ago before the 1325 cap change, but he's still willing to throw the pill every now and then.
Now, Zan, for the people who are just tuning in for the first time, maybe it's their first time watching competitive Madden, maybe it's their first time watching Friday Night Football. I think we need to clear this up. What is throwing the football?
That is
I've
when
forgotten.
I'm like trying to think of it like from Waterboy. It's when the center snaps the ball to the quarterback, and then he goes and throws it to another guy, in which I chase him.
Well, mama's wrong again. 4th and 1, and BG Fam be a 57-yard field goal from here, so he's just going to go for it. 4th and short. He's got 2 wide receivers out there. Devin Hester in that Bears uniform. How does that feel? How does that look?
I like the Bears oranges. I like the new whites with the Michigan helmets that they added today as well. This is that awkward in between. Oh, he's going to snap the ball here.
He's going. He's rolling. He's
got
got a man downfield looking for Randy Dandy Moss inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. How about BG Fam working in the old forward pass?
Yeah, I'm going to say right there, that was a bad pass lead by BG Fam. He got away with it. It looked like he pass led maybe up and outside, leading him into Ed Reed. I think the pass lead right there that would have been most safe would have been down, but all's well that ends well. First down inside the red zone. How about this action, boys? A little passing. I'm reinvigorated. Let's go.
No Conathan you're wrong. 1st and 10. 3 wide set for BG Fam. I had to make sure I went quickly into a call, so that is harder to clip. Alligator to throw ornery because they got all them teeth and not a big enough toothbrush.
No holding back now. It's in the championship.
How about Chris Johnson to the 8-yard line? Give him 6 on the first down. Why still no audio? Could have messaged them.
We've been messaging them for 50 weeks. 50 weeks?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Who doesn't? Well, I watched Waterboy the other week. It actually still holds up. Fun fact. So I was talking to my guy because I was in LA watching the David Spade taping. I was talking to him, talking about some of the guests that they've had on the show. And my friend who's the stage manager said that Adam Sandler is as cool of a guy, like just really sincere, almost kind of shy backstage. He's big over top on screen, but he's really like a sort of an introverted guy, but just like one of the nicest guys that has ever been on that show. And I was like, that makes me feel good inside. I like knowing that.
That's gotta be. I've never actually been to a show live like that before. It's like, I'm assuming it's taped. You guys are like told to clap and all that. Is that how it works?
Yep. Yep. It's a 22-minute show. It was pretty easy. There were a lot of people there. Like a lot of people get paid to be in the audience because it's like extra work. They can put it on their credits. But yeah, you just sit there. They tell you when to clap. They tell you, be enthusiastic, laugh loudly. Because when one person laughs, everyone should laugh. Because they're one of the few shows that doesn't use a laugh track. They still film in front of a live studio audience, which I love.
Oh,
wow. Rockets in the chat is throwing out halftime Lamar. Hey, Will, do we have that Lamar? Is anyone interested in that Lamar? I don't even know if we still. Oh, there it is. There's a little tease.
Nobody wants that guy.
Look at that bad boy. All right, take it down. Take it down. Don't give him too much. Can't give him the whole show. 3rd and 5. Aaron Rodgers under center. Yeah, common sense. I know it's crazy. It's that air pass. It's weird. They're airbenders out here. Harrison motion outside of the backfield. Moss and Hester at wide receiver. Gonna hand it off. And how about the defense? That's another Bear. One Khalil Mack in the backfield. You think the Raiders still regret getting rid of that guy?
Probably not, as they take their second first-round pick from the Bears in as many years. The Bears do have the Raiders' second-round pick as part of that trade, but no, I mean,
did they get Jacobs with the Bears pick, or was that their own pick?
I'd have to look it up. I'm not sure which one of their first-round picks was Jacobs, but I think both teams got. I think it was a good trade for both teams, really. I mean, people think that Khalil had a very slow year this year. He was still, I think, top 5 in the league in quarterback pressures. Just Bears really missed Akeem Hicks. Leonard Floyd disappeared on him this year.
Jacobs was the Chicago pick for sure.
Yeah, both teams are pretty happy with how that one turned out, I'd say.
Guys, make sure you put exclamation point Kyler in the chat. We have our Kyler Murray giveaway going on over in Twitter, just so you guys have a heads up. All right, look how many people are right here on Friday Night Football. We got 17,000 in chat, which is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for checking out Friday Night Football. But right now, we got 980 entered for that Kyler Murray. I'm no math major, but that seems like better odds. It's not put exclamation point Kyler in the chat to enter. That just gives you the link. As everyone puts exclamation point, settle down. The link's there. Hey chat, calm down. Zan, chat's out of control. Zan, help me. Zan, chat's out of control.
I'm not helping you. It's a stampede, man. This Kyler Murray.
It wasn't a keyword giveaway. Bail. Pull the ripcord. Rockets, you're not helping. Stop it. There's your. All right. You know what? Fine. 1st and 10. Let me read some things that are going on in chat. Ryan DeGinger says exclamation point Kyler. Quick Whisper says exclamation point Kyler. Mave 96 Pat says exclamation point Kyler. Nate Dogg says exclamation point Lamar. Bold move.
Guys, it is, I repeat, not a keyword giveaway. It's not a keyword giveaway.
Timor KC says Nick's drinking monsters. Nah, man. I'm trying to go to bed after this. This is somebody you saw it because I think you responded to it, and it makes me laugh. Twitter trolls make me laugh. But some guy came on Twitter and put first of all, he put 3 trash can emojis and then tried to say he wasn't being insulting. He was trying to give constructive criticism, which is a bold move. But he said, he's like, you yell and scream all the time and it feels so forced. You don't need to force excitement. I'm like, bro, that's just my life. Like, that's some bad news. Like, don't meet me in person.
You mean somebody fires the first salvo and then when you respond, plays victim? Where have we seen that before?
Crazy, right? It's crazy. It's a new plan. Bold move, Cotton, indeed. Smiley, what kind of giveaway is it? See the link? Click on that bad boy. See that link? It's right there. It's at twitter.com/Muthead. It's a Twitter giveaway. All you got to do is retweet and follow. It's simple. Linus Conrad
Linus,
says,
we
can't believe
appreciate that, man.
17K still watching. Congrats on the great stream. Appreciate it, man. We got to give a big shout out to all our guys behind the scenes, helping put on the tournament. Rockets, Ant Cap, Wizzle, putting on behind the scenes. Our producer Will, who's here each and every week for some reason, continues to do this job and puts up with us. You know, we're here doing the fun part. They're doing all the work behind the scenes. So big shout out to our entire Muthead team for 50 great shows and for hopefully 500 more.
500 more. That's 10 years. 10 years. I think we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm done after 5. I'm letting you know. After 500, I'm done. That's where I draw the line. Is there any giveaways on here that are not on Twitter?
Yeah, we got one coming up here at halftime.
I don't remember who we're giving away. Will, can you remind me who we're giving away? Oh, that's it. It's the Lamar Jackson that we're giving away.
That's a bad man right there.
This parachute is a knapsack. Why are there miniature Snickers in here? All right, take it down. Take it down. Hold on. They're seeing way too much of this, Will. Deep breath. We can't get the chat all riled up. No, stop it. They'll start running. Oh, look at that transition. Where did that bad boy come from? Woo, we're looking like a professional broadcast over here. Next time Lamar comes up, I want to see stars coming out. I want sparkles. That's what I want. Yeah, we can't put that up too long.
With this. Oh, we're going to go to the air, Nick.
Wait, what? What's that? Like, right? I don't want to get on another airplane. I almost stole someone's carry-on. Oh, we're passing the ball. 3rd and 6. He's got him over the top. Devin Hester. Take the top off the defense, Devin. Devin Hester is the bester for Bgfam.
All right. I can't believe what I just saw.
That might be the first. What I just saw.
Oh my God! It was a touchdown pass. We haven't seen one of those since the 925 cap.
Ladies and gentlemen, turn your volume up and hashtag face the intensity. It's a 10-0 game. How about Bgfam slinging the pill?
And his defenses look good. Fancy has not dealt well with the pressure so far in this game. BG continues to send the hounds. He tries to trap those short throws, take away the first read, and if he does so, it's going to earn him a sack.
Thanks, Steezy. Yeah, that's what speed do. Throw your hashtag face the intensity in there. Let's show Takis how great Muthead is. Throw your hashtag face the intensities because we got ourselves a big old intense game. It is 10-0, and here comes the heat, and Rodgers can't face the intensity.
He smells blood in the water. BG is all over Fancy right now. This does not look good at all. It's been looking bad since his last drive, and it only got worse giving up the big play. This could snowball. This has that feel.
Throw him in there.
He's going to bring all 7 again.
Taki's what we're all about. 2nd and 18 in the shadow of his own end zone. He's not even in the shadow anymore. He's just right underneath it. Rodgers, here comes the heat. Stay out of the kitchen. Quick throw to Hollywood. The spin back outside. Little stop and go action. He goes, no problem.
I'll tell you what, right there, fortunate to not take a safety, had the guy through the B gap, froze a little bit, just enough time to throw the crossing route underneath, spin move, a little stop and go hezzy, and Fancy has life. He needs to get something out of this drive, though. I'll tell you what, though, if I'm BG, I keep sending the house.
Pressure has been causing problems, and he's not stopping. That one actually picked up nicely. He's got a man. That's Tyreek Hill. Oh, you don't want to see Tyreek Hill with open space to the 30-yard line.
Another great route combination right there. Motions in the receiver to serve as an extra blocker. Has a tight end on a post route. The crossing route underneath made BG commit to one, threw it to the other. Great read by Fancy, and now he's cooking inside the 30. Minute 31 to go in the first half.
Clock stopped as Fancy looking to answer. Rodgers dropping back.
Block again.
And he's got Kittle. Fancy's starting to figure out this pressure. That time, not a whole lot sent by Bgfam. And Fancy takes a deep breath and delivers a strike inside the 15.
I was just saying, keep sending it. I kind of walking that one back. Fancy's figured it out. Now you've got to start mixing it in a little bit better. Force him into these 8-man protections and do some drop 7, drop 8 coverage.
And he's got Kittle on the corner route. Oh, right into the Kittle as Fancy with the answer. We got scoring explosion here at the end of the first half.
It's opened up quickly as we head into our Lamar Jackson giveaway, boys. This is going to be a great finish in this one. It started to feel like BG was about to put the clamps on and win this ball game when he had him down inside his own 5, 3 huge completions in a row, and now it's a completely different ball game.
Guys, don't forget our bit leader at the end of the night. We'll get to pick our stream alert sound, our notification every time we get a sub next week. We've had some interesting sounds picked in the past couple of weeks. Right now, it is WFSU Mr. Eric with the lead with 200 bits. Still got time till the end of the game. We also make sure you check out on Twitter. You can put exclamation point Kyler in the chat to see the Twitter link. Enter that contest on Twitter for the Kyler Murray card. You're not going to want to miss out on that one. And that one, a lot less people in chat for that one. I thought, was X about to break open down the field?
It would have been a pick. I think that there was a guy close enough to break back on it.
That's fair. No, it's cool. That's why I throw picks and you throw touchdowns.
Oh, I don't throw the ball. What are you talking about? I'm running Wildcat.
Tote gang, baby. 2nd and 3. Bgfam back to the air. He might have the corner out trying to get it there, Randy Moss. Oh, what a toe tap on the sidelines. How about the dime from Aaron Rodgers?
It's turned into a laser show here at the tail end of the first half. We've seen more passes in the last 2 minutes of real time than we saw in the first 4 hours of this broadcast. Well, I guess 3 hours and 46 minutes of this broadcast.
First and 10, 43 seconds left. No timeouts left for Bgfam. Fancy does have all 3. Quick throw to the sidelines. Harris with the catch, out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Give him 8.
Quick flat out there to Franco. I said earlier, he likes to motion that fullback out. He's been using him as a blocking decoy so far with that motion. Kind of lulled him to sleep a little bit, gave him that check down, moves the first down. Now we see if he goes to a hard flat coverage, he's going to look for Moss over the top of that on the corner route. You saw that Fancy move that corner just a little bit, try to take away that corner from Moss. Oh, and he might have had it
out of the pocket. Ooh.
Didn't trust his read there. I'll tell you what, if I'm Fancy right here, I'm going right back to that motion and I'm sending Moss down the seam, not to the corner route.
Smiley, happy almost birthday. Miguel, my guy Miguel.
Oh, he's not Hester.
There's pressure. Oh, he's got him over the top. Picked up by White. Fancy plays defense. He's got 3 timeouts and chance to move. Big shout out, by the way, to my guy Miguel from Elgato in the chat. Sicken in the chat saying, great broadcast, Zan and Cap and Rockets. Love y'all. Shout out to Sicken in the chat. How about the pick? It looked like he had Hester. It looked like he had him.
He fooled me. I tell you time and time again, Tre'Davious White is the best corner in Mutt right now. I saw it. BG saw it. You all saw it in the chat. I got fooled by it. I'll admit it. I mean, that's just Tre'Davious White being Tre'Davious White. I've been talking about him for weeks. Go get you Tre'Davious White right now. That team of the year item is insane.
Well, 28 seconds. Only down by a field goal. Oh, we got ourselves a ball game. Chocolatoso says, I'm the only Madden Mutt player from Puerto Rico. Shout out to all the Puerto Ricans in chat. A-Rod, you're going to slide down, pick up 8, first time out.
Hey, and the way Fancy moved, boom, 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 down the field, got a touchdown. He could very well get a field goal, tie this up, heading into halftime. How about the action in the last few minutes?
Been rolling. It's about time. 2nd and 2. Hester in motion from right to left. Rodgers in the shotgun. Chris Johnson on his left hip. 4-man rush from PG. No pressure coming this time, except the 4-man gets there as Khalil Mack does what he has done too many times. Zan, you cannot have Khalil Mack blocked one-on-one.
LeBron James celebration, Khalil Mack. You saw right there, he tried to climb the pocket, kind of stepped up into that left tackle a little bit, caused the disengage, a little contain rush by BG. Great.
Miguel, no, you didn't miss the Lamar giveaway. The Lamar
coming right up.
Coming up at halftime. Rodgers, 3rd and 11, stepping up, in trouble. Down goes Rodgers. Now BG's getting pressure with only a 4-man rush, and that's going to take us to halftime. What a first half of action. Back and forth, defense and offense. We still got 10 minutes. For $1,000, it is 10-7, a slim lead for Bgfam. But you know, Fancy's going to come out with his hair on fire and ready to go as he gets the ball to start the second half.
It's almost as if these guys kind of started the game a little nervous, running the ball a little bit, playing conservative, and then they just decided to open up and be themselves and realize that there's a reason that they're in this final game and that they both are proficient passers of the football. Bgfam has been slinging from strong close all year long. Fancy's one of the best passers of the community from trips tight end. Let's see him air it out the entire second half. That's where great Madden is played.
You know, Zan, I got to make an executive decision. I don't care
What's that?
what's saying in the ignore Rockets. He doesn't really have the power here. I do. I don't.
Oh,
I'm thinking. Hey, just listen to me. Chat can't hear us. I'm thinking maybe we just take the Lamar. We don't need to give it away. Like, you want to take that? Like, they can't hear me. Will, our audio is muted, right? They can't hear us. I'm pretty sure.
I'd like to cast next week. I don't know about you. Let's give it away. What do you think?
All right. Why don't you throw that bad boy up there one more time? We can give him the full entree of Lamar Jackson as Aaron Rodgers rolls out of the pocket. He's going to take a shot over the top, looking for the bester. It's Devin Hester to the house. Fancy takes the lead.
Devin Hester, you are ridiculous, but even more ridiculous. Aaron Rodgers, I need to know, was that roaming deadeye? He threw that ball rolling left across his body, right-handed all the way back to the right, all the way to the crib. Hester.
Oh, we get treated with a passing touchdown, and now we're getting treated with Lamar Jackson. All you got to do, make sure you hit that heart button at the top. We don't want to draw somebody to win that Lamar and then find out they're not following this channel. You have to be following the channel. And guess what? You got to be active in the chat, but I'm not that worried about that. It looks like the chat is rolling. 17-5. Want that Lamar. Who's going to be the lucky one?
I'll tell you what. If you win this giveaway, go play the lottery while you're at it, too. Oh, none of that in the chat. Okay, you got your attention. Now you're gone. See you later. All right, that was fun. Hope you had your fun.
I got there quickly. I got there first.
Now, Bgfam, you cannot slow down right here. You have played too good a game to go back to this run game. Your passing game has been there. Maybe that pick you threw down the red zone was because he didn't really have as much room to fit that throw over the top as you thought. The back of the end zone played a factor. Do not go into a shell. Be the guy that got yourself to this finals. Sling the pill. It's looked good.
I can't even read the chat anymore. It's rolling. Handoff. Chris Johnson, left side. Out. Okay. Well, there was nothing there. 12 carries, 16 yards. Doing my math. Just over a yard a carry.
Yeah, not great. Not great, Bob. He's just got to go to the air, man. It's there. You've looked so good. It sounds like a broken record, but every run from here on out is a gift to Fancy, in my opinion.
I think they want the Lamar. I'm not sure. Here goes Rodgers dropping back to pass on 3rd and 11. Good coverage. You got Willis over the top.
Playmaker.
Oh, he had B standing there alone, and it almost was a pick. Oh, he playmakered inside. Perfect. It pulled the CPU over. Had the comeback route standing alone on the right side, and Zan, he missed it.
Yeah, I think right there he was expecting that to be a flat instead of man coverage on the fullback, knowing that he could playmaker the fullback over the middle and he'd be open if it was a zone flat defender. It looked to me like he manned up Marshawn Lattimore, and it was just the wrong guy being open. That's a very tough play to make on the run right there. It's just he had to make that decision so quick. Had he had a little bit more time, it might have been the difference.
4th down and 11, and BG knows this is a crucial play. He's going to go for it here. He's going to trust the arm of A-Rod. 4th and 11. He's going to look at that corner out, throws it into double coverage. I don't care how good Aaron Rodgers is. That's going to be a tough throw to complete. Now, Fancy, he has an opportunity to take complete control of this game.
Yeah, Fancy's played great defense here. That pick by Tre'Davious White really set this in motion for him. And again, on 4th down, Tre'Davious White, as well as the safety, make a play, break that up. Now, Fancy, he gets a strike right here. How about that turnaround? Looked like he was dead in the water right before half. It's been 14 unanswered, and here's another dot to Kittle.
How good is George Kittle? How good is George Kittle? Tell me right now.
He's unreal, and I'll tell you what he's doing is he's running the strip side end, and he's got the ability to put Kittle on a post or a corner route. That's opening up this offense so much. One thing you're noticing in the community right now is a lot of these post routes from a receiver or tight end who is on the line of scrimmage, not off the line of scrimmage. Think about the formations. One that's very popular right now is the one that goes runs, that tight slots halfback weak. Got a lot of post routes to the receivers that are on the line of scrimmage. That being that step closer towards the line of scrimmage is just enough depth on that route to get over the top of the cloud flat to either side of the field. It makes you have to user it. Whereas if that's in the slot, flexed off the line of scrimmage, he's not running that extra yard or so, and the cloud flat can get under it. All the difference in the world.
How big would it be if BG's able to get a hold for a field goal in this drive? Down by 4. Needs to hold strong. It's going to be a stretch run. Chris Johnson, good gap shoot. Brian Urlacher, he's no good. As pace 002. Got that Lamar Jackson. Check your whispers, please. Please, I beg you. Check your whispers, respond, claim it, because you don't want this bad boy going back into the reroll pile. There's 17,000 people who would rather have it go in the reroll pile, but Pace, you won that bad boy. Congratulations. 3rd and goal for Fancy.
Devin Hester in motion. Expect some curls on this play, maybe some post routes. He's got a hitch. Yeah, 2 curls and a post. That's exactly what he went to right there.
Back across the field, he finds Hill, low ball, but he has to make a diving catch. 4th and goal from the 2. You got to think Fancy has to take 3.
Yeah, take your 3 right here. You played great defense. 14, 17 unanswered, really. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Take your 3, take your points. Make BG have to continue to throw the ball downfield again. The run game is a non-factor for him right now. 12 rushes, 16 yards, and we're entering the 4th quarter.
Zan, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like this Lamar was the most heated, excited I've seen the chat for a giveaway in a long time.
Yeah, far and away. I mean, he's the most dynamic quarterback in the game right now. A lot of people are not comfortable with the left-handed Vic. Plus, he's 3.5 million, so nobody is buying him if they're of sane mind. You're not buying him right now. This is, these giveaways are going to be a hot commodity for Lamar Jackson.
And guys, remember, we have giveaways each and every week here on Friday Night Football. It's one of the things I look forward to each and every week is we get to give back to the community for the people who support us, who are here. So make sure you hit that follow button. So not only you're entered in those giveaways, but just so that you can know that each and every time we go live, and you can come back each and every Friday and maybe get yourself, we might have more Lamars. Who knows? We just don't know. We don't know until that day as to what giveaways we're going to have. We've had some great ones. We have a 1st and 10 for Bgfam. He's down by a full touchdown. The run game has not worked. He's going to try it again, and it's not going to work again.
Yes, every single run from here on out is a gift to Fancy.
Albert Einstein said, insanity is defined as doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Poignant. 2nd and 14. Driving back to passes, Rodgers 3-man rush from Fancy.
Take your flat.
Look for that corner route. Oh, Kittle caught it.
You know why he caught it? It's because he has the post specialist on him. I'm not saying it should have been caught because he paid for the ability. It was a bad read. That is the reason he held on to that in traffic, is that ability. That definitely should have been intercepted by Lattimore.
G-Town A to G says, Lamar, it's good, but my man's Rodgers, who I'm sticking with, unless I get that Lamar from the giveaway or free somehow, not worth millions.
Oh, yeah. I personally would never. I would never spend 3.5 million on a card.
Well,
still no response on that Lamar Jackson giveaway.
We haven't gotten a response yet, but we can get a response for. We can put those 4s up in the chat. If you're a subscriber, you got the emote. If you don't, just put a 4 up there. We're 5 minutes away from handing out $1,000. Fancy with a 7-point lead. Bgfam on the drive.
4th quarter time where champions are made. See right here. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes, okay, he's going to go with a little baby in route underneath. So he's going to make him respect Hester on that fade. If you can get the cover 2 look, look for the outside pass lead to Hester. He's not going to get bumped off the line. Free release to a really fast receiver. Oh yeah, Fancy sees it now.
He saw that little step
beat on it.
Here's the other problem. I think Bgfam, his run plays have almost all been on 1st down. As he hits CJ. I mean, that's my thing, is that because I was watching on the last play, the completion to Kittle. He runs it on 1st down. A lot of guys in the box. Then on 2nd down, Fancy's just been rushing 3. But because he's not willing to run it on 2nd down, Fancy's like, all right, he's throwing it now.
Yeah, I think the fact that he's not picking up solid yards per carry clip that's exactly why. Fancy's just playing into tendencies at this point. Play run defense on 1st down. Go ahead and drop your coverage on 2nd down and let your guys shed.
Ace 002 has not claimed it.
I'm so shocked that people still click on their linemen on run plays. It's such a tell to the defense.
It's Johnson, a yard. He's now under a yard per carry, by the way.
Yeah, he's going through the Oakland tour right now is what it looks like. He's trying to find a run that's going to pop against this defense. We got 2 minutes till reroll. Still no claim on the Lamar Jackson for those in the chat.
Just after midnight Eastern, we will re-roll that bad boy. So if you want to re-roll, I think I got to see some dice in the chat, some re-rolls. What are we getting? Rodgers. Outside the pocket, we'll chuck this one away. And now 4th down and 9 for Bgfam. This drive has stalled at the 49-yard line, but he's already picked up one big 4th down.
Yeah, it's been nothing for BG ever since that bomb over the top to Hester against that cover 2 shell in the first half. Fancy's had the adjustments for it, and he's sitting all over the underneath stuff. BG's going to have to get creative right here.
Oh, yeah. You got to throw your Boogs emotes in the chat if you're going to ask for a reroll as well. 4th and 9 for Bgfam. Down by 7. Harrison motion outside on the right side. He's got Moss in the slot. He's got Hester on the left side. Chris Johnson in the backfield.
Looks like he's playing for a cut block. Oh, but it's a 3-man rush.
It's only 3-man rush.
Tied it out.
And he does. And a big hit at the line. Oh, he pushes Kettle back and makes the tackle to 43. Fancy gets the stop he needed with some stout defense at the sticks.
Hot take. I don't think he got it anyways. I really don't. We'll see if this angle gives a good look at it. Yeah, I don't think he had enough right there. I mean, you see.
He didn't have it at the No, at the point of contact, he didn't have it. No.
Yeah, it looked to me like he still would have been just short had he not bounced. I know that he's going to be upset about that, thinking he got it, but it was a lot closer than we think.
17,000 were in chat. Pace won. He left chat. Didn't claim it. We got to reroll now. Now they're only 14,000 in chat. A lot of people just were like, I'm out of here. I didn't win that Lamar. Well, yeah, it's got a little better. I'm not saying they're still good, but they're better. 2nd and 11 for Fancy. We're going to run this clock out. Tick, 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 tick. You're in the 3-minute mark left in this game. $1,000. Guys, make sure, by the way, you tune right back here next Friday. We do have a show next Friday, right? Before I start popping it.
Are you going to be casting next week?
I am not. I got Valentine's Day off. I'm going to be out with my wife. But we got Valentine's Day edition of Friday Night Football. Come and hang out with us as Rodgers.
Good scream.
As Brooks with the sack. Right back here, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Twitch.tv/MutheadTV as the winner of the second roll. How about the real Grim Nation? If you're around, please check your whispers from Rockets. The real Grim Nation.
Big down right here. BG's going to choose to go with the 4-man rush. Last time we saw this, it's actually going to be 3 and with a spy. Urlacher going to be spying, or yeah, it should be Urlacher.
Yeah, he's no good. 3rd and 19. Good draw play for Johnson. Oh, getting sticky with it. Almost able to break a big one. We'll hit the 2-minute warning. Fancy's going to be forced to punt. Bgfam's got all 3 timeouts. Guap drive for $1,000.
I love the decision to punt right here. He has not scored since the big play to Hester. There's no reason to give him prime field position, on a block shed or, just good coverage, good defense. Go ahead and flip the field. Oh, but he left it in Hester's hands. Here he goes.
That's never a good choice. Oh, what a tackle.
Oh, and he got nervous.
Taylor. Whew. I hope the real Grim Nation wants that Lamar Jackson. I'm just saying.
If you're wondering, I mean, special teams does play a huge impact in these games, especially, with the speed receivers like Tyreek Hill, Devin Hester. Actually, in fact, tonight, Z Thumbs beat Goes. He had, what was it, Nick? He had 234 total yards, and 212 of it was on kick return touchdowns. Is that what you said?
24. 12. Yeah, you're right.
Unbelievable.
Rodgers on 1st and 10 outside of the pocket. Whoa, you can't throw that one. Marshawn Lattimore says, give me that. And Marshawn Lattimore, he's like a doctor in the 50s. He's going to make the house call, but he's going to go down to the 1 because he knows this game is already over. And how about the win for the man who may be, maybe the hottest player right now, Zan? Is that his second Friday Night Football?
Yeah, his second in less than a month. Fancy is on fire right now, and he's doing it throwing the football. So if you guys are out there, stretch. The forward pass is still alive. Fancy's got it. Maybe you got to take a look at that Trips tight end offense, man. It looks very, very good. Very good quick passing scheme. Even better defense. I think it's so easy to look at just what they're doing on offense and not recognize the fact that people have been playing great defense. Fancy has been great on both sides of the ball the last month or so.
Well, Zan, we've had a phenomenal tournament tonight. Congratulations to Fancy for the win in the 50th edition of Friday Night Football. It is now time for our Takis #face of the game, and it was this big play, Zan. Aaron Rodgers rolls out, just does a little flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist to Hester.
Unbelievable throw. If it's possible, can we see that back? Unbelievable throw. I mean, rolling to the left, a little just on the run, accurate, just on the money. Devin Hester runs right past Kuechly and the new Bears themed diamond, Mike Brown, unable to chase him down. Bear on bear crime and $1,000 for Fancy.
And this, I mean, just it's so good. Let's look at it thrice. Rodgers just over the top. And when Devin Hester has a bunch of defenders behind him, you can wave goodbye. That is our Takis Face the Intensity moment of the game. All right, we did have one other giveaway over on Twitter. It was Kyler Murray on our Twitter page. And our winner, I mean,
drum roll, please.
I'm terrified. I'm hearing like sounds coming from my house. I don't know what's going on anymore. But anyways, carry on. Our winner of that giveaway for that Kyler Murray, which by the way, that Kyler Murray, I mean, Lamar is great. That Kyler Murray is pretty spicy at 96 overall. Our winner is Danny Munoz, aka @KingDM21. Congratulations, Danny. You won that Kyler Murray just for being on Twitter. That was a little easier to do, Zan, than this fighting over the 17,000 one that Lamar. And he's got a great quarterback for his Mutt team.
Yeah, he gets that 1 in 1,100 odds as opposed to the 1 in 12,000. Well, it was 1 in 17,000 for the Lamar earlier. So congratulations on the Kyler Murray. Guys, it's been a phenomenal night of giveaways. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. We'll be right back here next week. I'm sure that EA is going to be hooking us up with more swag to give you guys for sure. So please make sure you guys show up next week for FNF 51. It's going to be a great one.
Yeah, and it's each and every week right here on Muthead TV. By the way, big shout out to Grim. He did claim as Lamar Jackson. Big shout out to the Real Grim. Was it the Real Grim Nation? Yeah, for claiming that Lamar Jackson. Each and every week, guys, hit that follow button so you know each and every time we go live, and you'll be entered to win all our giveaways. What will we have next week? We don't know. One more time, big shout out to Takis for sponsoring Friday Night Football. We faced the intensity in that final game, Zan. It was this was a great tournament. We had a lot of close games, 2 OT games on stream, and as always, we've done 50. Why don't we just keep rolling?
Can you name all 50 winners off the top of your head in order?
I can, and I'm going to do it as soon as this goes off the air. Just trust me, guys. I got it right. For everybody here behind the scenes, for Rockets and Wizzle and Antcap at Muthead, for our producer, Will, and for my co-host, Zan, I'm Nick Vazeska. Thank you so much for tuning into Friday Night Football number 50. Make sure you're back here next week, same time, same place.